Welcome to Oliver Ames High School. I'm Jeffrey Pickett from Stoughton Media Access, and I'll be joined by Michael Cardoso, a Stoughton High grad and a former Stoughton High wrestling captain. Michael graduated in 2013. We're here to bring you coverage of the Stoughton High wrestling team against Oliver Ames. They're in Easton on this Wednesday night, January 7th, 2015, for our Hockomock League Davenport Division Showdown. Stoughton High Wrestling is off to a fantastic start this season, a 10-1 record, and they've been succeeding in individual meets and in quad meets over the weekends. And we're about to start our first match, and I'll turn it over to Michael for some analysis.
This is the 106 match. Circling right now, working for the inside position. Stoughton with the shot. Sprawl by the OA wrestler. Out of bounds. Reset at the middle neutral position. Shot by the OA wrestler. Stoughton sprawled. Takedown by OA, 2 points. OA working the top, trying to break him down. .22 seconds left in the round. That's a pin for OA, 6 points for Oliver Ames.
So Oliver Ames out to the 6-0 lead very early in the match. And we didn't get a lot of time to talk about it before the match started, but just talk to me a little bit about this Stoughton High wrestling team. Michael, when you were a senior captain for the team back in 2013, a lot of these core contributors were freshmen and sophomores. You've been to some matches since then, a lot of them, in fact. Talk to me about how the team's grown as we start the 113-pound match.
Yeah, as a captain, you watch the kids grow throughout the season because they came to you a lot. Brandon and Brett Layton, part of the core, as well as Devlin, were the ones I would wrestle with at practice. And seeing where they started and where they've ended up so far, I mean, they were always great wrestlers. As Stoughton puts him on his back and looking for a pin, they were always great wrestlers. But as of now, I mean, especially having Joey Girolamo and Brian Nguyen back, this team, they're off to a great start. I think at 10-1, and it comes from the core, and that's a stand-up, 1 point for Oliver Ames. Stoughton's up 4-1 in this match, but it comes from the core, and having a good leadership at Joey Girolamo, Brian Nguyen, and Mike Carroll is definitely making this team a lot stronger, as well as great coaching.
Those are the three captains this season that you just mentioned.
And Pat Walsh has also done a great job. Been here from the start, from when I started. And Mike Carroll coming in has been great. Out of bounds. They're going to restart at neutral in the middle. Shot in by Jamie. Looking for 2 points, Jamie. Looking for a pin. Jamie Jabone. You hear the coaches telling them to look up, trying to get. That's 2 points for Jamie Jabone as he leads 8-1. 24 seconds left in the first round. Jamie Jabone working him on his back again. You hear them yelling at him to lift his head. That's a tough one there. That's 3 points for Jamie Jabone. However, he would have liked the pin. Oh, he chooses top. When Jamie looking for the escape. Jamie reverses it, gets 2 points for a reversal. And that's a pin for Jamie Jabone. Score is now 6-6. It's a good win at 113. Yeah. What is this, 120? Jake Swartz from Stoughton at 120. Both trying to set up their shots. Shot in by Oliver Ames, 2 points. Jake looking to build a base up. Oliver Ames throws in, looks like the chicken wing. Jake looking for the reversal. Out of bounds. Reset in the middle. Stoughton in the down position. .39 seconds left in the round. Oliver Ames leads this one 2-0. Jake stands up and gets the one. Reset in the middle at neutral position. 11 seconds left in this round. Shot in. 2 points, Oliver Ames. Sports at down position. All Ames throwing legs in. Looking for a tilt. Schwartz looking to build his base up. .12 seconds left in this round. All Ames working a crossface. Schwartz building his base up. End of the round. All Ames leads 4-1. All Ames' decision. All Ames chooses down. All Ames out of bounds. Schwartz sets up on top. Another quick stand up. Schwartz brings him back down, throws a half in. Out of bounds yet again. Schwartz sets up on top. Switch by OA, 2 points. All Ames sets him up. 6-2, 1 point for an escape. Both wrestlers looking for their shot. All Ames gets a takedown, 2 points. Score is 8-3 now, 1 point for an escape. All Ames with another takedown, 10-3. Another escape, that's 1 point for Stoughton. Score is 10-4, 54 seconds left. Both teams looking for their takedown. Schwartz taken down. 12-4, all Ames. 33 seconds left. The ref calls out of bounds. Schwartz will line up in the middle in the down position. 12 seconds left. 12-4. 12-4. All Ames. Oliver Ames wins 12-4. That makes the score 10-6. Oliver Ames team total.
Mikey, we're going to start getting to the part of the lineup that Coach Carroll likes to call his murderer's row, and that is the Layton twins and Devlin Carroll. Talk about how good those three junior wrestlers are for the Stoughton team and how tough that is for an opposing team to have to go through those three wrestlers right in a row.
Yeah, so this is the 126 weight class with Brett Layton. I mean, these three wrestlers, there's a reason if you go on Mass Wrestling, you find their names. They're ranked. They're very good wrestlers. Great technique. As Brett gets the takedown for 2, lets him up 2-1 Stoughton. I mean, from personal experience, you know, another out of bounds. The ref gives him the 2. That's 4 to up. The ref gives him the 2. I mean, just in general, if you lose 3 matches in a row, that's bad for the team's morale. So having these 3 in a row, not only is it good points, but it's tough on the other team to see three losses in a row, especially from kids at this caliber. Brett's working the leg. He likes to break them down from the base. Layton's working what they call tilt to get points, back points. The ref gives him 2 back points. 6-0 Stoughton. 51 seconds left in the round. Layton's just very strong. Layton lets him up. Score says 4-1. Oliver Ames shoots in. Layton with a nice sprawl. Layton sets it up, shoots in, and gets the 2. The ref calls it out of bounds. OA will set up. 6-1, 15 seconds. Layton throws in the two back points. Score is 8-1. As we head to blood time. Stoughton leads 8-1. Injury time. Layton will set up in the down position to start off the second round. Layton looks for a stand-up. Ref calls it out. Reset. Layton stands up. Oliver Ames keeps him down. Referee calls it out. Score is still 8-1 Stoughton. Minute 42 left in the second round. Brett Layton looks for a switch. Oliver Ames doing a good job. Brett gets an escape. 9-1 Stoughton. Minute 22 left in the second round. Brett with a nice setup. Lifts him right over. Trapdoor, 2 points. 11-1 Stoughton. Just over a minute left in the round. Layton looking for a lot of tilts, which are good for back points. Oliver Ames rolls through. Scores 13-1 Stoughton, 22 seconds left. Two seconds. End of the round. Stoughton leads 13-1. Stoughton chooses neutral. Brett awarded the 2. 15-1. Brett with a strong crossface. Layton throws in the leg. .57 seconds left in the round. Stoughton leads 15-1. Layton looks to tilt him. Out of bounds. 23 seconds left in the round. Stoughton takes neutral. 1 point is awarded to Oliver Ames. 15-2. 21 seconds left. Layton gets a takedown. 2 points. 17-2. 10 seconds left. Oliver Ames loses 17-2 on attack. Layton wins the match 17-2. 5 points to Stoughton's team total. Stoughton leads 11-10. Denley Carroll from Stoughton wrestling at 132. It's the 5th match so far. Stoughton leads 11-10. Devlin Carroll with a nice shot. Awarded the 2. Carroll leads 2-0. Carroll looking for a tilt. Referee calls it out of bounds. Ames lines up in the down position. 2-0. Carroll with minute 16 left in the round. Carroll awarded 2 points for back points, 4-0. Ames awarded 2 points for the reversal. Carroll awarded 2 points for back points, 6-2, 35 seconds left. Carroll awarded 2 points for a reversal, 8-2, 25 seconds left in the round. "17 seconds. Carroll awarded 3 points. Leads 11-2. Three points awarded to Carroll, 14-2. Great job by all of Ames to fight that off. Choices to Stoughton. Stoughton defers. All Ames picks top. Score is 15-2. Carroll with a takedown, 2 points. Score is 17-2. Still not yet awarded the tech. And that's a tech. Stoughton wins 17-2. A technical fault was when a team leads by 15 or more, they get 5 team total points. Stoughton wins that match. Stoughton now leads 16-10. Next up is 138, Brandon Layton. Brandon Layton having a great season so far. Layton with a nice takedown, 2 points. Layton working, looking for a pin. Looking for a move known as the straight jacket. Layton wins by pin and with 1:08 left in the round. Stoughton now leads 22-10. Stoughton loses 1 team point for throwing his headgear. So now leads 21-10. Next up, we have Tom Owen, the 145 weight class, versus Jameson Dixon of Oliver Ames. Ref calls it out of bounds. Dixon coming off of a great season last year, as well as Tom Owen. Minute 30 in, both still looking for a first takedown. Dixon with a shot. Ref calls it out of bounds. Reset at neutral. 1:01 left in the round. Ref calls it out. 52 seconds left in the round. Tom looking for the shot. Ref calls it out of bounds. 33 seconds left, still 0-0. Moment with the sprawl. 9 seconds left. Ref calls it out. 6 seconds left, still 0-0. Round ends. The choice goes to Stoughton. Stoughton defers. Oliver Ames chooses down.
Can you tell us a little bit about what the advantages of picking some of these positions, whether it be neutral, up, or down?
Yeah, it really just depends on the wrestler. Some wrestlers are strong on top. Some wrestlers are strong on the bottom. Some are really good at getting takedowns. If you're good at wrestler on the bottom, you want to choose down so you can get, an escape or reversal. The match stops for an injury timeout. Oliver Ames.
Tom Moan talking with coaches Mike Carroll and Pat Walsh over near the Stoughton side. I'll talk about the impact that Coach Carroll and Coach Walsh have had on this program and the turnaround they've helped to bring about under their tenure.
I started off with Coach Justin, who was a good coach. Just felt like we needed a new voice in there, and both Walsh and Carroll had great wrestling backgrounds in high school. Pat Walsh being a state champion, now turned MMA, and coming in the first practice, Coach Carroll really set the tone for what the seasons would be like, and having both of them with such different knowledge from different weight classes, it benefited both heavyweights and middle and lightweights. So having two different coaches of different weight classes, but such great knowledge, was a huge turnaround on the program. Minute 32 left in the round. Mullin working the half. Tom Mullin throws a leg in. Him having his leg in there really extends Dixon out, which is hard for him to make any base, which really takes away from him getting any reversal or stand-up. The ref looks for the angle of the back in order to award back points. 0-0, 22 seconds left in the round. Tom Mullin rode high. Dixon with a trapdoor, 2-point reversal, lets him up. 1-point escape. End of the round.
Talk about the stamina and endurance needed to go through a 3-period bout, especially one that's low scoring like this.
Wrestling is the hardest sport. There's a famous quote, once you've wrestled, everything else is easy. And I mean, 6-minute round, regardless, or 6 minutes, regardless, if you make it a full match, is the longest 6 minutes you'll ever have. Regardless if it's 2-minute rounds, you don't have a break in between. It's constant mind. It's tiring on your mind as well as physically. As Tom Mullin looks for an escape, the ref calls it out, awards 1 point. Stoughton lines up at neutral. Score says 1-1. Tom forces him out. Minute 23 left in the round.
Is a 3rd period more mental or physical?
It depends on who you are. For me, 3rd period was more mental. To get yourself to push to the last bit you have in that gas tank was the hardest thing. You may want to say you're done, but if you can walk off the mat, then you weren't done. So for me, it was mental, getting myself to go that extra bit. If you can tell yourself that you're still good, then you're fine. As you know, Tom works, looking for a takedown, tries to suck him in. It really just depends on who you are as a wrestler. Coach Carroll preaches on good conditioning. I mean, Stoughton brought in Ron Drago as a strength conditioning coach, but as strong as you are, that doesn't make you a better wrestler. You need to have good stamina as well as technique. But Ron Drago's been a huge help on this team. Having such good conditioning and then the strength has made a huge difference. 38 seconds left in the round. Tom looking for a takedown, trying to suck it in. Dixon with a nice sprawl. The ref calls it out. 28 seconds left. .20 seconds left in the round. Dixon looks for a shot. Tom sprawls. Tom looking to get around from behind. Dixon stands up, end of the round. Overtime. 1 minute overtime in the first. A takedown wins it. Score is 1-1. At this point in the match, very tiring. Tom looking for a takedown. Dixon in on the takedown. Tom reverses, looking to go behind. Out of bounds, 25 seconds left, 1-1. Dixon warned for stalling. "14 seconds left. Takedown wins it. "3 seconds. And now goes to 2 overtimes, each 1 minute. Oh, each 30 seconds. Each will get a chance on top and bottom. Dixon defers. Moan chooses bottom. It's a 30-second round. Tom Moan looking to stand up. The ref calls it out. 22 seconds left. No point awarded. Tom Moan sets down. Dixon lines up on the left. Moan looking to stand. Moan is awarded the 1 point for the escape. 5 seconds left. Out of bounds as the round ends. Dixon lines up at bottom. 30-second round. Score is 2-1 Stoughton. Dixon with a quick burst, trying to stand up. Moan looking to keep him down. Moan keeps him down, throws a leg in. Throwing that leg in and the half in, extending him out. Really makes it hard to stand up at all. Six seconds left. The ref calls a stop to that due to his shoulder in a dangerous position. 6 seconds left. Dixon needs to stand up. Moan keeps him down. End of the match. Stoughton wins 2-1. Dixon had a good showing coming back from injury. Stoughton now leads 24-10.
Hard-earned points. 3 points right there for Stoughton. You have to give a lot of credit for Tom Moan for fighting that out for, what was it, 8 minutes?
Yeah, just about. That was a hard. I've been in that situation. You don't want to be in that. Brandon Cohen at 152. Brandon Cohen with 2 points for the takedown was another one that really showed a lot of growth in the first season I wrestled with him. Looking for a cradle. Minute 24 left in this round. The ref awards 3 points for back points. Cohen leads 5-0, a minute left in the round. Ref calls it out. 59 seconds left. OA lines up in down position. Cohen lines up on the left. .45 seconds left in the round. Stoughton still leads 5-0. Looking for the pin. Cohen has the leg in. Stoughton awarded 3 points. Scores 8-0, 18 seconds left. Cohen again looking for the pin. 2 seconds left. 2 back points. Scores 10-0 Stoughton. Cohen lines up on bottom. Away looking to run the half. Cohen gets rolled and rolls through it. Cohen gets a 2-point reversal. Leads 12-2. Away was awarded 2 points for back points. Cohen gets the pin with a minute 26 left in the second round. Stoughton now leads 30-10.
It's starting to become just a math problem for Oliver Ames, where Stoughton, 1 or 2 more wins can possibly clinch and get past that point where Oliver Ames can't catch up to them. So just talk about the mentality of being down that much or being up, and what goes into the match is Mike Carroll at 160 gets ready to start for Stoughton.
It's like any other sport. When you're up so much or you're down so much, you think the match is over or you think the game is over, but it's not over until it's over. Regardless of if, OA is mathematically out, wrestlers still for their rankings in sectionals, they don't want to lose that. For the rankings in Hawks, they don't want to lose that match. So, if you're up, it might be smart if you have a wrestler that's hurt, maybe not put him in. However, you don't want to lose a close match. If you can make it as strong of win as possible, then it comes down to it. Mike Carroll working for the takedown with a minute 22 left in the round at the 160 weight class. Mike Carroll's a captain this year. Circling, both looking for a takedown. 54 seconds left in the round, still 0-0. Carroll gets out of a rough position. Carroll looking for a takedown. Awarded 2, ref calls it out. 34 seconds left in the round, still leads 2-0. Oliver Ames lines up in the down position. Oliver Ames looks for a quick stand-up. Mike breaks him back down, throws the legs in. Legs is a great move if you're good at it and you don't want to be on the other end of it. Carroll throws the half in. Throws the leg in again to break the base, extends him out. 2 seconds left. End of the first period. Stoughton leads 2-0. Stoughton defers. Ames chooses down. Carroll picks the leg up and drives him into the ground. The mat. Carroll throws the legs in again. Minute 30 left in the round. Carroll looking to throws a path in, looking for back points. You see the ref counts. Carroll will be awarded 3 for back points. Stoughton leads 5-0 with 1:08 left in the round. Carroll looking to throw the half in again, extends him once again. Working the legs very well this match. Carroll throws a crossface. Ames looking to build a base, having a hard time because he is extended through the legs.
Talk a little bit about that leg work. You mentioned it a couple of times and how it's worked for Mike Carroll tonight.
It's if it's your strength, then you got to use it. It's very hard to defend once it's in. If you can get him in, they extend the body, and then it's very hard. You see right there, he just extended him. It's very hard to build a base, which you need a base in order to escape and get the 1 point. So for Carroll to be able to extend him like that and take away that base that he's able to get, it's very hard. With 12 seconds left, Carroll's been basically controlling the whole time because of his legs being thrown in. See, the leg comes out. Ames able to stand up. Doesn't get the take. Ames down 7-0 at the end of that round. Stoughton chooses top. Ames is down 7-0 and 30-10 team total. Stoughton leads. Oh. Carroll again drives him with his leg. Ames able to build up. Carroll throws a crossface. Carroll looking to throw a power half in, looking to get some back points. Once again, he throws the leg in. This is what's known as a tilt. Easy way to get a couple back points. Mike Carroll again looking to throw the legs in, able to extend him, take away his base. Carroll leads 7-0. 1:10 left in the round. Carroll again, nice position on top. Once again, he throws the leg in. Doesn't get it. But he has good wrist control, which is key in wrestling. If you don't have the wrist, then you don't really have control of your arms at all. 40 seconds left in the round. Carroll throws the legs in. Carroll looking to throw a half in. 15 seconds left in the round. The ref calls it out. 11 seconds left. Carroll lines up on top. Carroll leads 7-0. Carroll takes away the leg again, takes his base away, and looks like it's going to go on to win this one 7-0. So now leads 33-10. Next up at 170 is Dom Ford from Stoughton. Both working for wrist control, trying to get inside on each other. As they circle, they both look to set up their own shot with their own technique. Dom goes for a shot, but stopped real quick. Sprawl by Dom Ford of Stoughton. Oliver Ames unable to get the takedown. Ref calls it out of bounds. A minute 14 left in the round. Scores 33-10 Stoughton. Team total 0-0 in this match. Both wrestlers still looking for the first takedown in the round, as it's now 59 seconds left in the round. Both circling. Dom with a nice shot. Oh. Not yet awarded the 2. The ref calls it out. Not awarded the 2 points. They'll reset at neutral with 38 seconds left. Still 0-0. Oliver Ames did a really good job there to stay active and not give him the 2 points. Both using their heads to try to get the other one off. Oliver Ames with good wrist control on Dom. Five seconds left in the round. Dom looks for a shot. Doesn't get it. Choices to Oliver Ames, he defers. Ford chooses down. Hib looking for a quick reversal or stand-up. At the score 0-0. Ford looks for a stand-up. Not successful. Oliver Ames throws a chicken wing in. Ford looking to stand up. Oliver Ames looking for back points or a pin. Minute 18 left in the round, still 0-0. Ford looks for a switch and is stopped. Ford looks to build his base. Oliver Ames has good control of his wrist, which makes it real difficult to stand up. Oliver Ames throws what's known as the Western in. Takes away the leg from Dom. Ford looks to stand up. The ref calls it out of bounds. 30 seconds left in the round. Still 0-0. Both refs are still looking for their first points of the match. Ford looks for a quick stand-up. Ames manages to break him down. Ames looks to throw a half in on the right. Ten seconds left in the round. Ford looks to stand up. 3 seconds. Ford awarded 1 point for a stand-up. End of the round. Ford leads 1-0. Third round. Ames chooses down. Ford looking to break him down. Ames looks for the switch. Runs out of bounds. They will line up and Ford will be on top again. Ford takes his position. He looks to drive him in with his leg. Ames manages to get out of bounds yet again. Ford lines up on top again. Minute 39 left in the round. Ford leads 1-0. Ames runs out. Minute 36 left. Ford leads 1-0. Ames looking for the switch. And is awarded the 2 points. Ames leads 2-1 with 1:25 left in the round. Ames has the Western thrown in again, which controls Ford's left leg. Ref calls it out of bounds. Minute 6 left in the third round. OA leads 2-1. Ford looks for a quick stand-up. Ames breaks him down. .45 seconds left in the round. Still 2-1 Ames. Ford looks to take the hand off. Ames has a half in. Ford manages to keep it at 2-1. Ford looks like he has a hard time. His headgear's covering his eyes. More or less wrestling blind now. Ames looking for a tilt. Ford looking to hip out. And the round ends. Ames wins that match 2-1. Team scores 33-13 Stoughton. Wrestling 182, Joey Girolamo from Stoughton, Mass. Joey's been switching off a couple of times this year. He's able to wrestle up. He's a very strong kid. Ames forfeits that weight class. 6 points awarded to Stoughton. Joey gets an easy win.
Guess nobody wanted to face the Hockomock League's Davenport Division MVP for football, and he's having a heck of a wrestling season so far, too.
Next up at 195, Anthony Smarco of Stoughton. With that forfeit, Stoughton now leads 39-13. Anthony Smarco's had a lot of growth since when I wrestled with him. Looking to, it goes out of bounds. Minute 49 left in the round. Smarco looks for a quick takedown. Oliver Ames plays defense on it. And the ref calls it out. Still 0-0, minute 35 left in the round. Both looking to get inside position, looking for what they want for a takedown. Both circling. Minute left in the round. Still 0-0. Anthony looking for inside position. .35 seconds left in the round. Still 0-0. Smarco tapping the head, looks for a shot. Does not get it. His arm there keeps it. Still 0-0, no points awarded to either team. 5 seconds left. End of the round, 0-0. Choice goes to Oliver Ames. Oliver Ames chooses down. Oliver Ames looking for a switch. Smarco rides high. Oliver Ames awarded 2 points for reversal with a minute 40 left. Smarco looking to bridge out. Oliver Ames wins by pin. With a minute 23 left in the second round, the score is now 39-19 Stoughton. Up next, 215 or 220 weight class, 220. Wrestling from Stoughton is
Jordan L. Carey.
Jordan wrestling at 220 right now. Jordan coming out, looking for inside position. Able to circle out, get free, and reset. All Ames looks for a shot. No points awarded. They'll reset at neutral. Minute 35 left. All Ames working inside position on the head. El Carey circling, looking for his takedown. All Ames shoots. Not there. El Carey shoots. All Ames sprawls. Looking to get around. Awarded 2 points for takedown. All Ames leads 2-0. 48 seconds left in the round. It's a hard crossface by All Ames. Now he throws in the power half. Okay, looking to build his base. All Ames looking for a cradle. Pin with 19 seconds left in the round. All Ames wins. Score is now 39-25 Stoughton. Up next is Brian Nguyen, captain at the heavyweight weight class. Nguyen looks for a quick takedown, and he gets it. That's 2-0. Nguyen looking, throws the half in. Looking for a quick pin. Nguyen gets it and then pins him. A minute 42 left in the round. Stoughton goes on to win the match, 45-25. Quick pin by Brian Nguyen.
I don't know if I've ever seen a lengthy match from Brian Nguyen. His pins come, it seems, within the first minute as the teams line up to shake hands. A solid victory tonight for the Stoughton Black Knights, 45-25 at Oliver Ames. The Stoughton High wrestling team improving to 11-1 to start the season. Let's just go over some of the individual winners. At 113 pounds, Jabone picks up 4 points. Brett Layton at 126 points with a technical.
Yep.
At 132 pounds, Devlin Carroll also with a technical, 5 points. Brandon Layton with a pin at 138. Tom Moan picking up 3 hard-earned points going into multiple overtime sessions at the 145-pound weight class. Brandon Cohen with a pin at 152. Mike Carroll picking up 3 points at 160 pounds. Joey Girolamo at 182 pounds picked up 6 points via forfeit. And last but not least, at the heavyweight, a quick pin, Brian Nguyen picking up the last 6 points for the Stoughton High wrestling team to make it 45-25, and that is the final score. So, real quick before we wrap up, Mikey, what did you see tonight from the Stoughton High wrestling team? Any specific performances really stand out to you?
You know, all of them did a great job. Not one of them, every single one of them left it on the mat. Really great win by Tom Moan to go that full 8 minutes. Great job by both Layton twins to, show the technique that they've been working on. I mean, they're 24/7 wrestling, so, their hard work shows off on the mat. Devlin Carroll, another great win. Brian Nguyen goes out there and he wrestles quick, and a lot of times people don't even wrestle him. Towns choose to not wrestle him. So when he goes out there, he makes it quick and he's off the mat. So that was a great win by Brian Nguyen as well.
All right, well, thanks so much for joining me. Again, I'm Jeff Pickett from Stoughton Media Access, joined alongside by Michael Cardoso. You've been watching Stoughton High Wrestling on Stoughton Media Access. Thanks for tuning in.